Okay, so now we're going to talk about the footwork to get to the net for your first volley, right? It's very specific serve and volley footwork. When you serve and stay back, you can be a little lazier with your feet, right? Because you have more time. If you favor forehand, you'd lean over there. But when you're serving and volleying, you really want to get as close to the service line as you can before the opponent has hit the ball, right? So a drill that I used to do all the time that anybody can do at their club is practice serve and volley footwork. So I'm going to demonstrate it, but basically you want to, shadow serve. You don't even need to do it with the ball. I used to not do it with the ball. You're going to shadow serve, and then you're going to take two steps, and your third step is going to be the split.
Okay.
And this is about where I get now on my third step. When I was playing, I could get a little bit closer to that service line, but the key is to split, obviously, when the opponent is hitting the ball, right? So when you don't have an opponent, which is fine, I try to do my split if you're actually hitting an actual serve and not doing the shadow serve, you want to do your split when the ball is crossing the service line, right? Because that's when the opponent would be hitting the ball.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So basically, you would just stand here and then shadow serve, 1, 2, split, and go forward. Yeah.
Okay. So it's the 2 steps.
You laugh.
1, 2, and third is the split
and
like that, and then you keep moving.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And then also notice that when I land, and a lot of times we're not getting into serve technique here, but obviously you're serving and volleying. So some people have the tendency to not jump into the court on their serve, and it's critical when you're serving volleying that you land inside the court. So you avoid half a step. Like if you have the type of serve that's up and down, now you've landed down, then you're 1 step behind.
Sure.
Right. So it has to be up. You're in. You go forward.
Yeah, I think, again, we're not really delving into technique, but just move your toss forward is probably the simplest thing to do.
Right.
Follow the toss in.
Yeah.
And then you'll be here versus there.
Yeah.
That extra step matters. Obviously, you got the momentum that's carrying you.
Yeah, and then I encourage to put 2 balls or 2 cones or something so you have an actual visual of where you want that split step to be. And then the other thing to consider here is the speed of your serve, right? Because the harder you hit the serve, the less time you're going to have to get there because the faster the ball's traveling. Faster it travels, faster it's coming back. So I always encourage 3/4 pace serve on the first serve.
Okay, so I should drop it from like 135 down to like 125?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
Ready for 150 to 135 for you.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to brag.
So it's like this kick serve, kind of high, spinny, not a hard flat serve, unless you have like a go play, you have, your partner's poaching and you're hitting a big serve because you're trying to get them to get that ball. But when you're anticipating that you're gonna have to hit a first volley, a serve that gets you as close to the service line for your split volley, for your split step is ideal. What you don't want is to hit a serve and then be splitting here.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Because meaning splitting here because that's when they're hitting the ball.
And the benefit of having more kick on that first serve percentages come up in doubles.
Right.
Right. You miss your first serve, then you're really in trouble because then they can get a big swing and then you're hitting all these low volleys. Right. So, the kick serve gives you more time to get in, but then it also, if you can get some bite on it, they're probably not going to hit it super clean. So you might get a higher volley. Okay.
Yep.